Good morning! My name is Miss Laura, Youth Services Librarian at the Charlevoix Public Library. And today we're going to do a story time outside. So I'm so glad that you could join me. We're going to get started by warming up our hands today and wiggling our fingers. Great! Can you guys raise your arms above your head with me? Raise them high and shake, 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 shake. We're going to find our head and our shoulders and our tummy and our knees and our toes and your nose. Great. Now get your fingers going again and wiggling. And we're going to stick our hands way above our head and stretch, stretch, stretch. And find your hair and your ears and your eyebrows and your cheeks and your nose and your chin and your shins, which are on our legs. Here they are. Yeah? Okay, here we go again. Hands above your head and shake, 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 shake. And find your hair and your shoulders and your tummy and point to your teeth and find your eyebrows and your cheeks and your knees. Great. One last time. Hands above your head and shake, 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 shake. And your head and your shoulders and your chest and your tummy and your knees and your toes and your nose. Great job. All right, I want to get started with our story. And our story today is by one of my favorite authors. Now, if you've been joining me for my virtual story times, you might know what her name is, and her name is Sandra Boynton. And she wrote a fun story called 1, 2, 3. So that's the one I'm going to share with you today. But before we get started with that story, I was hoping that you could count to 3 with me. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Great job. All right, now that we have counted to 3, we're going to get started with our story. And after our story, we're going to count to 10 because in this story, there are 10 different things and we're going to find out what they are. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 by Sandra Boynton. One is good for a quiet walk. 2 is right for a quiet talk. 3 is nice for having tea or for counting 1, 2, 3. And when you want to go explore, the number you should have is 4. 5 works well for a ride in the car, as long as the car ride isn't too far. 6 is fun for running a race, except for the one who gets 6th place. 7 is perfect for a play. 8 makes a very fine class in ballet. You need 9 players, strong and quick, to field a team for Piggly Stick. 10 makes a celebration loud, loud, loud. And 1 is wonderful after a crowd. That was the story called 1, 2, 3. So what I wanted to do next with you is if you could join me by counting with me. We're going to count on our fingers and we're going to count to 10. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! You were able to count to 10 with me. All right. The next thing I wanted to do is I brought some things to share with you. And I wanted to pull them out and see if you knew what they were. And then we can see what they are in my bag. Let's find them. Okay. The first thing that I brought with me is, does anybody know what this is? You're right, it's a fish. I thought there might be fish in the stream that I'm next to. So there's a fish. Let's see, the next thing I found was a duck. Ha! You might see ducks outside by a stream. Let's see what else is in there. Does anybody know what this is? Yep, you guessed it. It's a boat. Let's find out. I have two more things. The next thing is a fish. Yep, you might see fish in streams or rivers. And the last thing, let's see if you can guess what this one is. Looks like this. You guessed it, it's another boat. Well, that brings me to the song I wanted to sing with you guys. And it takes place on a boat. And I thought that you would be able to do it with me. And it's called Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Are you ready? So, I'm gonna sit down by the stream and I'm gonna get my legs out and I'm gonna get my arms out like I'm rowing. And if you don't know what rowing is, it's where you're going with, you're hanging on to something and you're going row and row and row. And you're typically in water when you're doing it, but Miss Laura's on a bridge. So, join me and we're gonna sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Here we go. Get in your boat, get your legs out, get your hands ready to hang on to your rowers. Are you ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, we did it once. We kind of know the words, so we're gonna do it faster. Can you do it with me? Faster? Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, now we're used to rowing, so we're gonna try and do it. And we're gonna do it again, but this time we're gonna do it quiet. Can you do it quiet? Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. All right, great job. You guys rowed and sang row, row, row your boat with me right by a stream. That was great. Okay, the last thing I wanted to do with you is just sing another song, and maybe we could look out on the stream and see if we see anything. I see trees out there, and I see grasses, and I see water, and I hear the wind. Because it's pretty windy today. Okay, that last song that I wanted to sing is a song that happens when I clap my hands. Would you like to join and try with me? It goes like this. Get your hands out and we're gonna clap. Are you ready? Here we go. Clap, clap, clap your hands with me. Clap them fast. Clap them slow. Clap your hands with me. Okay, the next one is snapping. So I like to do little snapping alligators. So open and close like this. Here we go. Snap, snap, snap your hands with me. Snap them fast. Snap them slow. Snap your hands with me. Great job. Thanks for singing my song with me. And thanks for joining me on the river for my outside story time. It was so nice to be with all of you, and I will see you again soon. Keep